you like a politician?
I was rooting for a really good game from Kirk Cousins, and then maybe for like a fumble by the running back in the end to give the Lions a little win.
How well do you know him?
Pretty well.
Yeah.
I talk with him, not a ton, but whenever he comes down here, make an effort to go hang out.
You were wearing Stafford jersey?
I was.
Just to support the hometown.
Yeah.
Because you know what that's like.
And I am a Matt Stafford fan, so I think he's a really good guy.
What has Kirk Cousins said to you about this season and what you need to do or what he sees in your game right now?
Honestly, not much this season. We haven't really talked in a while, but overall, he's just a gamer, and he's a guy that he realized the situation last year and trying to give me encouragement. And he just loves to talk football whenever he can with you.
What are you, if you had to assess your own, I don't want to say confidence is the wrong word, but just sort of psyche and how you're feeling about things and how you're feeling about what you're seeing and all that stuff, what would you say?
As far as like what I'm seeing
on the field, yeah. Do you feel like you're seeing, are you seeing things well on the field? Do you feel like you're,
Yeah. I think the up until the Wisconsin game, I was seeing the field well. I think that game a little bit, we took a step back, and I really couldn't feel like I could see the field very well. I feel like they covered our routes pretty well, and but overall, I think I've done a decent job.
When you hear, I was watching the Monday Night Football game last night, and they had Sam Darnold mic'd up. At one point, he said, "I'm seeing ghosts." Yeah, and I'm just wondering, like, for the layman, we never experienced that. I'm wondering, as a quarterback, do you relate to moments where, like, just things aren't clicking and it's going different?
I can't say that I've had that experience yet.
Not that, yeah.
not yet. I'm sure maybe in the league that'll happen, but for the most part, I feel like I've been able to see defenses pretty well this year.
Going along with that, Coach made a comment saying that the offense goes as far as the quarterbacking. We've seen the highs with this offense when they're throwing 300 yards, right? And then the last 2 weeks, is that something you took out of the Wisconsin game where I guess the offense goes as far as usual?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I think obviously when I don't play well, the offense probably won't play well, just because the ball touches the quarterback's hands every play, and he decides to hand it off, decides to throw it, all that stuff. So obviously you got to have consistent football play.
Penn State, you've had a 400-yard game 2 years ago. Last year, you had the game-winning thing, and there have been a number of great games and that sort of thing. Is there something as a player when you've been around a while and you face a team that you just, I'm not saying you enjoy facing particularly defensive guys, but you know what I'm saying?
A little more confidence.
Yeah, like you've seen a defense, you've had success against a team, that sort of thing.
Yeah, and it's definitely good for me. I played against this team in 2017 when they had multiple NFL guys. This year they will have multiple NFL guys, and to be able to play well against them and get wins, I think is a confidence booster definitely for me, and I think for everyone on the offense too. So.
Just looking back at just some of the guys who were there aren't a lot of guys, even last year, who were lined up in that game. Because you had a lot of injuries, and Felton was playing, and then the year before, almost nobody. There's very few people who've been through the last. It's amazing the turnover that's happened on that offense.
I know. I was looking at the film at Tristan Jackson and Hunter Rice in 2017 playing a good amount of snaps. Last year we had Cam, Brandon Sowards, Larice, who's hasn't been playing a ton this year, but got some good time in that game. So we've had different guys every year. I'm just ready for what these guys are going to do on Saturday.
If there's one thing that you guys have to do, you mentioned, this is the team. Do you have to be able to run the ball? And are you eager to see what this offense could be if teams aren't able to tee off on you a little bit?
I would love to be able to 150, 200 yards a game. I think it takes just hand the ball off to guys and let them do that, and trust them to play call. Like I said, not most of them, but a good majority of the runs are a QB spy, where I have the option to pull it, or like an RPO, and with almost all the RPOs, it's been a bull read. So it's kind of hard to gauge that. Sometimes you just got to let the guy. That's kind of what I'm trying to do, is hand it off to the running back, let him do his thing.
Do you ever watch a game on TV where the running game is going really well and life is easier for the quarterback and think that's what we got to get to?
Yeah,
this
I think so.
to be fun.
Yeah, and I think that's what makes it an efficient offense, is keeping them guessing, and being able to run the ball helps with that a lot. So.
Two weeks ago, we talked about, the emergence of Cyber and Gilson and tight end group, and then against Wisconsin. Gillison obviously didn't make the trip, and Cypress kind of reverted into that backfield blocking. I guess, was it a little bit more difficult for you when you start getting some more targets, different targets, and then they are either gone or getting into a new role sort of thing because of?
Yeah, I mean, I guess a little bit. I didn't even notice that Cyber was more of a blocking guy. I mean, just maybe the way the game went, I guess. But yeah, I mean, rhythm is a big thing. I think, especially in that position.
Brian, talk about swagger. You know, that was one of the things that seemed to be mentioned.